Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Anime Talk. This is episode 74. I'm your host, Mr. Lennon Burton, as always, joined by my co-host, my brother-in, Mr. Chrissa SJE. Chrissa, how are you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm doing fantastic, bro. It's been 2021 has been killing 2020. So I don't want to jinx it. Let me knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
it's been a good
Been
time
a good
period
year so far. I agree with that 100%. Shout out, I saw your manga. Shout out to all the ladies. Yesterday was International Women's Day. We love y'all. We need y'all. We are happy y'all are in this community. Women need to be in anime, and then it's Women's Month. So you were saying how each thing as during Women's Month you're gonna have a manga cover of women. And I know you told me about this in pre-pro, so I just thought about remixing the idea. Let's talk about some of our favorite women characters to start off the show before we get to news.
And see, I wanted to. My girl had gave me the idea because she knows I'll be like every episode when I start off with just a manga, or whatever. She was like, "You gotta have a badass girl, like you gotta have a badass female on the front cover."
Shout out to your girl, because that was a great
fuck
idea.
that. I'm about to do this shit the whole month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely a great idea. But man, I ain't gonna lie. I grabbed Power from Chainsaw Man because like split decision, but it was between her and Nakaido because I was about to grab Dorohedoro because Nakaido is the one I'll tip my hat to. That's one of my favorite new era kind of.
Same. Shout out Nakaido, shout out Noi, shout out Ebisu, shout out Power, shout out shout out Maki from Fire Force, shout out Maki from JJK, shout out Nabara, shout out Ochako, shout out I'm not shouting out Froppy.
You gotta get the One Piece girls in. Nami,
shout out
Nami and Robin, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Nami, shout out Robin, shout out Boa Hancock, shout out Perona, shout out Toshigi, shout out Monet, shout out Mikasa, shout out Hanji, shout out fucking Revi.
You know we showing love when I shout out Sakura, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shout out to Sakura and Tenten, you feel me?
Hinata. Shout out to their daughter. I don't know her name right now, because I don't watch Boruto, but y'all get this.
What,
shout out Bone.
No. That's
Sanada. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But Himamari, that's Naruto's kid. Shout out Bulma, the OG best mama Dragon Ball
sure.
Z.
Shout out
Chi-Chi. Like, we fuck with them the long way. Shout out Android 18.
Facts. Shout out to all my Quinch, you know what I'm saying? Every one of them, especially Miku and Yotuba, you know what I'm saying? And Nino, only the goated will understand, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out
I ain't gonna lie.
From Food Wars.
Oh, for sure. I've been wanting, I've been wanting to get into Food Wars bad.
It's lately. Amazing. Like,
everybody been trying to push me towards Food Wars, bro.
Look, I told you about that. Like, if Anime Talk was broken up into seasons, I told you about that in season 2. We're like in season 4 right now.
No cap. I remember when you first watched that bitch, you was like,
I was hype on it, bro. Like, that's the first anime like my girl watched with me. Like, she haven't watched any with me since, but she, she's trying to be a chef, so she fucked with the cooking aspect of making people orgasm. So, like,
For sure. And bro, I've been seeing screenshots on Twitter. It just looks intense. It looks hilarious.
No, Food Wars is amazing. But shout out to all the amazing women that make anime possible. With that being said, let's get into the news, Chrissa. I had so many different stories to start off this episode. But then, like, news just kept dropping, news after news after news, and we got some late night news, coming in. This is amazing.
Yes.
Shout out to LaShawn Thomas, Black man that went to Japan, learned how to do it the traditional way, mixed it with his American animation background, and he joins hit anime makers from MAPPA to make the new Yasuke series, which is a realistic series. Well, I don't know if they're gonna fantasize it or do whatever, but it's based on real life, based upon the legendary African samurai, the only African samurai who drifted to Japan and became a samurai. He was a former slave. This is premiering worldwide on Netflix, April 29th. You guys know we're reviewing this. The voice of Yasuke will be Lakeith Stanfield. Like, I didn't want to tweet this because I didn't want to sound biased, but if this is the series that I expect it to be, this is a front runner for Anime of the Year.
Facts, bro. They got Flying Lotus on the OST, bro.
Yeah, facts. I didn't even mention that. I'm so happy you brought that up to that. He made 3 songs.
Iconic, bro. Iconic. I'm so excited for this.
The pictures look great. Like, MAPPA's continuing this year. Like, they're like, okay, we gave y'all Dorohedoro and we started AOT. We gave y'all some of JJK and God of High School. This year, our sleeper Dorohedoro is gonna be for the black homies, Yasuke, and it's for white people too. But y'all, but you know what I mean. It's for, we tip it. We giving the black homies something to love.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I heard Mappa was involved, I was like, bet, say no more. Like I was already sold. I was already sold the concept. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, same. And that's what I was saying. Like I was already bought in with Netflix. I didn't think the studio would have changed how I was feeling going in, but like hearing that Mappa's involved, that made me go from like, okay, I'm interested in this to like, oh shit, this is about to be legendary.
Facts.
And the picture looks so good, bro. With him with the dreads.
Looks amazing. Super amazing.
And they didn't give him black people big lips that they do in anime. They did him justice. Like he looks perfect. Like I was even
seeing down to like I've been seeing a lot of black people talk on Twitter about like the coloring, like how people the shading, and you know what I'm saying, like the tones of like the skin, and how a lot of anime studios don't necessarily get black people's skin right, as far as, you know what I'm saying, like the backhand and the front of the palm, and they were like analyzing, like we didn't even get a trailer yet. We just got a couple
we got two pictures.
You best believe people were analyzing it, and we are definitely pleased so far. I know I'm one of them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm excited to see a trailer for sure.
It's got to be coming soon because it's dropping April 29th. Like we got to get one within the month. Like
I feel like within the week, with all the back-to-back fucking trailers we've been getting.
See, I hope it doesn't drop this week. It dropped next week, so when Anime Talk is gonna be fresh for the next one, we have that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, don't drop this week. Like I hope you are correct that it's possible it could drop, because this could be like the announcement the announcement.
I feel like it could drop any day now.
Yeah, it could drop tomorrow. I could see that, but I could also see it dropping before next episode or before the episode after that. So we just gonna keep y'all up to date. But April 29th, y'all can definitely expect us to be reviewing Yasuke. Next up, we're getting a Hellsing live action show made by Amazon for Amazon. Amazon is also making a Promised Neverland live action. Hopefully it's better than the anime, because the anime completely lost me. Like they lost me before, but they paid homage to BVS this week with the Emma being like Martha. And I just was just like, y'all just don't know what y'all doing. Like I'm fed up with it. Like super fed up with Promised Neverland. But how do you feel about a Hellsing live action show made by Amazon?
It could go. That's one of the ones that might be able to rock. Like if you do it right, it might be a good one. You gotta show me that trailer, but for sure, like that's like easy money. That's America's bag.
Exactly. Vampires and hitmen. Like it's basically, Hellsing is basically a vampire hitman that works for this organization that's taking out like demons, ghouls, and other like entities like that. That's, as long as there's a budget behind it to where the demons and shit look decent, this is gonna be fire. Because let me tell you, if this was Netflix, I'd be worried, because we haven't seen Cowboy Bebop. We haven't seen a lot of these things. I go to bat for Amazon. Amazon has not let me down yet. From the anime they put out, they respect it. They give us deep cuts. And to the live action stuff, The Boys is the best show on television right now.
Damn.
It's one of the best shows on television. Like The Boys is amazing. Jack Ryan is amazing. And there has not been a bad Amazon show yet. Like they've been mid, but they have not put out a bad show. Netflix has put out multiple bad things, anime, live action, and non-anime.
In every genre, in every single genre. They dropped some bangers, but they kind of got a lot of dip on their chip. Like
they got a lot of mid and a lot of trash. Amazon, mostly bangers. So like you said, I don't know how deep you're into the Hellsing lore, but I think this could be phenomenal.
I'm not super deep into it. I just remember watching like bits and pieces of it. Didn't he used to play on Adult Swim? I want to say I was watching it like late night on TV when it came on, and I was like, man, this is dope. If they capture the same, not even aesthetic, but if they do the aesthetic justice, like if they do the you know what I'm saying? Because
they made Blade, like they have Blade as like a template.
Yeah, like you already know this they bag. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So as long as they do it right, like I don't think. Not saying they shouldn't be faithful to the source material, but I feel like for a new fan base, I feel like they could please the original fan base and appeal to a new fan base who may have not heard of Hellsing.
All they gotta do,
want to peep it out soon.
All they gotta do is make sure that Hellsing fights Anderson, who is the Catholic priest that's also taking out demons, that doesn't fuck with Hellsing because he's a vampire. And as long as we have that battle and that like Face Off, they're okay. Like anything else they do, like because Hellsing really is just like a bunch of gore porn that's like them doing cool action shots. So literally get the dude who made John Wick. Oh, because wait, that's the thing. The dude who made John Wick is writing it. I totally forgot to say that. You get John Wick dude, do all the action like John Wick, but nah, bro. This gonna be a success. This might be the first live action anime show that works.
Hopefully, because I've been hearing so much about all these live action adaptations coming out.
We
but
haven't
last
seen a
live
single
action adaptation
trailer
I
yet.
remember, literally, it's so many. Like we've heard One Piece,
Promise Neverland,
Promise Neverland, Cowboy Bebop.
Yep, Naruto. Like we've heard like there's so many we've heard, but we haven't seen a single trailer for nothing yet. And Bebop should be dropping soon. Bebop is gonna drop by the end of this year. So look, it's coming. And look, we'll talk about that at a later day. Next up, Megalobox Nomad Season 2 will be premiering on Funimation this April. 7 years after rising to the top of the Megalobox boxing world, Joe is fighting in the underground matches again, but this time he's going by a new name. I'm ready for this, Krissa. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I knew you was hyped for this one.
This gives me Cowboy Bebop vibes. It's a sports anime. This is my bag. Like,
and it's sci-fi, low key, right?
It's cyberpunk. You know me. Anytime you get cyberpunk, futuristic sci-fi, you give me a character that looks like Spike, that takes on Spike-esque personalities, and then you give good fights in the vein of a boxing anime. Let's go, man. Sign me up. Season 2, we might end up re-reviewing that if I can get you to catch up.
Yeah, for sure. That's gonna be easy. When is it dropping again?
In April.
Bro, we got a lot of gas dropping in April, bro. Yeah. Like,
because we gotta do My Hero, and April gonna be stacked.
Wait, My Hero's in April?
My Hero's in March. My Hero's about to start.
You gotta be shitting me right now, bro. It don't even feel like it. I'm thinking we getting that fucking fall or some summer. Like,
hold on. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly when My Hero Season 5 is about to drop.
We're getting Eden Zero in April too.
Yep. My Hero Season 5 is drop. Yep, April. Wait. No, hold on.
I mean, Shaman King's gonna be in Netflix jail. They got a few that's gonna be in Netflix jail, but at least we're gonna have a lot of other shit.
My Hero drops this month on the 27th.
What the fuck? That's like in a few weeks, bro.
Yep. So that's about to jump on.
What do I have to look forward to? Like, no spoilers, but is Season 5 about to be gas?
You're getting Villain Academia this season.
Oh, say less. That's what I was hoping. I didn't want spoilers, but I wanted that one. I wanted to see if we were getting there, or if you think it's gonna be season 6 or.
And you're gonna learn about who those people were at the end of the season the story's now getting to the hype moments. Like, everything is hype now.
I'm ready, bro, because I've been seeing. I don't like, you know what I'm saying. I stay 1,000% clear of My Hero spoilers. The only thing I know is arcs. Like if you know anime Twitter, manga Twitter, you know what arc JJK is in, the title of it, and you know what arc My Hero's in. Like, you low key even know what arc Boruto is in if you're paying attention.
Yeah,
but you just don't know the specifics if you ducking spoilers, right?
My Hero is the latest chapter. I got to start reviewing it again. The latest chapter was. Shout out to my boy Deku, man. Fuck all the Deku haters. Tyler from the Discord, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Pete. I'm talking to all of you. They upset me, bro. Cause I be in there battling by myself, bro. They be like, oh, it's mid, it's trash. And I'm like,
My Hero in general or just Deku?
My Hero, bro. They be slandering, bro. Certain people in the Discord be fighting with me, but bro, it's just be me by myself sometimes.
Man, I'm gonna have to hop in there because I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those people who are like, I love My Hero, but I am critical of all new shonen. You feel me? Like, I'm critical of OG shonen,
except
like the big
Demon Slayer.
No, I'm even critical of Demon Slayer.
I know. I'm just throwing
9.99 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's not quite a 10. You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely like even the shit that I champion super hard. There's certain shit, you know what I'm saying, that I could understand why people wouldn't like Demon Slayer, JJK, My Hero.
Same, I do too.
Black Clover, but I also understand why they all have big. Yeah, the trash is a big statement because they're like, whenever the big three was hot, right? It was what? It was Naruto, One
Bleach,
Piece,
yeah.
And Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. And what did they always try to omit? Bleach. They try to be like, oh, Dragon Ball is big three. Like, no, Dragon Ball's not big three. It's like, well, it's not Bleach. It's like, no, it is Bleach. You gotta respect it because at the same time, there's a market for Bleach for a reason.
And we're
there's a
seeing
market
Bleach's
for Black
impact
Clover for
right
a reason.
now.
Literally, bro, and like a lot of the new gen is inspired by Bleach, inspired by shit that people hate on the timeline today. Like new gen is inspired by Fairy Tail. You feel me? Like,
yeah, no,
you don't get Black Clover without. Not necessarily.
No, you
like
don't. No, you don't get Black Clover without Berserk. That's what you don't
without
get.
Berserk, really.
Without Berserk, 1,000%, 2,000,000%. Black Clover is literally.
You think Black Clover is Berserk Junior?
It's shown in Berserk.
What the fuck?
It's like 1,000%. And that's me because we're about to drop a Berserk video, but yeah, I'm almost caught up. So yeah, no, but
are you caught up on Black Clover too?
Yeah, 100%. I'm caught up on Black Clover, My Hero, One Piece, JJK, Undead Unluck, Kaiju number 8.
Shit.
I'm almost caught up on Spy Family. Sakamoto Days I'm caught up on. I'm caught up on mostly Shonen Jump, like majority of Shonen Jump.
The only thing I'm caught up on in Shonen Jump is the new shit. Like Phantom Seer and fucking Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, I'm not caught up on Phantom Seer.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm caught up on all the new shit. I've been
and
reading
Dragon Ball.
Random throw it off shit. I said fuck Dragon Ball after this last arc. I'm a hiatus.
With Granola?
Who? I'm on a hiatus. I've never been introduced to that guy. I've seen a picture of him on Twitter. I seen some videos circulating with Tory Lanez like in the club and like his homie is like looking at the Dragon Ball. I'm like, that's a new chapter. I'm like, man, I'm not looking at that shit. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck new Dragon Ball Super, bro. Like Moro disappointed me so bad. I'm just bring the anime back. I'll watch the anime, but the manga
I'm excited for the fact that we about to see Goku is going down the angel path with Whis getting the Ultra Instinct. Vegeta about to go down God of Destruction.
You gotta be kidding me.
I
can't believe you're about to set that up.
He training with Beerus.
They need to just drop the anime back again because I don't know what's going on with the manga, bro.
That's the only thing that got me hype about Dragon Ball is to see Vegeta become a God of Destruction.
This shit is feeling like Dragon Ball Heroes, bro.
Look, we're not talking about that right now. But speaking of Shonen Jump, it's official. Spy Family is getting an anime.
Bet. I'm not gonna lie. I just started Spy Family, and I'm very intrigued by it. So far, I'm enjoying it.
It's amazing. It has, again, shout out to the Discord. Shout out to our guy, Pete. Pete is someone who loves slice of life, and me and him always have these amazing conversations about slice of life versus shonen and seinen. And this is one that we both come together on because it has slice of life things that Pete likes, but it also has these shonen mystery spy tropes that I love. So like Spy Family is gonna be, when it drops an anime, it's gonna be big because it's gonna get people like me who love shonen and seinen and love spies. But it's also gonna get people like Pete who love slice of life shit.
I like a lot of the crossovers we've been getting. I'm more intrigued by crossovers like this because I'm not saying this is similar, but like I love shit like Sakamoto Days. I love all the new shit that Shonen Jump been thrown at the wall because although I love Jujutsu Kaisen, although I love Demon Slayer, I feel like we're starting to get a little like horror, like Shonen is collabing with horror. Like we're not getting a lot of comedy shit because the last comedy big bag, like big shonen anime I seen, like that was like a part shonen, part comedy was Saikike. I haven't really seen nothing, and Gintama, I haven't really seen nothing like new bust like that as far as unless I'm forgetting something, you know what I'm saying?
But it's that you're pretty like Sakamoto Days is the closest thing right now. Oh, and Mashl's like the comedy bag right now.
And I ain't gonna lie, they got a lot of, as far as new manga, they got a lot of, like they got that Robo fucking manga, they got the alien one, Megumi or something like that.
The dolphin, the hardball dolphin cop that's like a,
which is thrown off too
with comedy. I like that one. I'm not even gonna lie.
That is a thrown off manga. I read some chapters of it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
I'm not caught up, but I do read it every now and again. It's fucking weird, but
I'm loving the experimentation. Shonen Jump's in a bag right now. I'm here for it.
Look, Spy Family is gonna be huge. I think Spy Family has the potential to be JJK and Demon Slayer big, but I also think it could be bigger than them in the sense that it gets the people who love shit like irregular magical girls. It gets the people that love shit like Horimiya. It gets the shit that people love like Origaru, but it's also gonna get the Dragon Ball Z fans and the fucking My Hero fans, which that crossover rarely happens, and that's why I think Spy Family could be huge. But next up, we got Netflix has announced on Friday that they're partnering with Skydance in anime studio production IG to make an anime series that is going to be based on the Terminator. We're getting a Terminator anime, written by Mattson Tomlin, who is the writer for the new Batman movie, which I'm excited about. But Production IG CEO Masahisa Ishikawa said, I asked my longtime friend and colleague what he thought about the idea of turning Terminator into an anime. His response was, Ishikawa, are you out of your mind? At that instant, I was confident we should get on board. As huge fans, our team at Production IG is putting their heart and souls into creating this series. We hope fans will enjoy it. Chris, are you excited for the idea of a Terminator anime? We heard Tomb Raider,
Terminator, bro.
We heard Kong and Godzilla. Now we're in Terminator.
I'm not too big of a fan of America adapting Japanese shit, but I love Japan adapting. You know what I'm saying? I love
this
that
is a mixture because it's going to be a Japanese animation studio, but they have one of America's hot young writers in Mattson Tomlin who's doing the Batman.
I love that type of shit though. Like I love it. Like collab. I love the collabs because Japan knows what they're doing for certain. Like you, I was saying that whenever we had that news last week, I want to say it was like about the Idris Elba announcement. I was waiting to hear something like good, like with the whole Yasuke anime. When you hear Mappa, you're like, yes, y'all are doing this the right way. It's gonna be iconic in so many different ways, so many different levels. I like hearing more announcements like this. Like I was in Barnes and Noble the other day. I think it was Barnes and Noble. Either Barnes and Noble or Books a Million, but I saw a Star Wars manga in the manga section. Picked it up and I looked at it and I was like, wait, this is legit Japanese manga collab with Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing the official collabs because you don't have. I'm not one of those elitists that you know shit on shit like you know the Boondocks and Avatar.
The Deadpool
I love that
manga. It was reported today that the Deadpool manga is Marvel's biggest selling comic right now.
No way.
You swear.
Showing Jump, bro, they killing. But all I'm trying to say is with that whole bag, you feel me? Like I love the officialness of it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, American anime is just it's American in its own bag.
I love the fact that
official anime collabs is lit.
I love that we're getting Japanese animation studios with American writers and stories. Now that's some special shit. Like,
see, it started with, you know, not really started, but like with France, with Radiant, and then you get the Korean manhwa adaptations,
and then the Toonami collab.
And it's lit. Like they fucking with America. It's like we about to get some iconic shit.
And this Terminator shit, more so than Tomb Raider, more so than Kong, I think this Terminator shit could be special. Like this, I feel like the two American properties that are turning into anime that will be special is this and Blade Runner. Like I believe Blade Runner is gonna kill because that's literally detective sci-fi cyberpunk, and this is doomsday android robot coming. Like, nah, this shit gonna be fire.
This needs to be an anime. Like this should have been an anime to be fucking begin with. You know what I'm
this shit is gonna be fire. But next up on the news, we got Rising of the Shield Hero season 2 is coming to Crunchyroll this October. The trailer was with it. I read Shield Hero. I read season 1. Super excited for season 2. Krista, did this trailer make you want to watch Shield Hero?
I don't know, man.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
Is this isekai?
Yeah, this is okay. So Redo the Healer to me is a darker, shittier version of Shield Hero, and I know people are gonna be mad at that. But basically, the dude in Shield Hero goes through a similar thing where this girl lies on him about rape, and instead of redoing the world, he battles his way back and proves that he wasn't, and then gets his revenge, and now he's like the hero and shit. And he's getting his revenge on all the people.
What the hell, bro?
Yeah.
And that's the Shield Hero?
That's a Shield Hero, yeah.
What the hell, bro? The only bag I'm fucking with in that subgenre of anime right now is that the dungeon only I can enter. Gas pack etchy bag. It's what Redo Healer should have been if it wasn't so dark.
That's how I feel about Shield Hero. I love Shield Hero.
It's Redo. To me, the other one is Redo Healer, except with consent.
This is Shonen Redo Healer, but with consent. I'm with you. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna have to peep it out. If it's because you say it got shonen elements too. I'm down to peep it out. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. Next up, we got, this is big for people who love this anime. I'm not someone who's watched it, but I put this in the news because I know it was a big story. The Devil is a Part-Timer has released the first trailer for season 2, and this has been after 8 years of long waiting. We have no release date yet. But Krista, does this intrigue you to watch Devil is a Part-Timer season 1?
Can't lie, man. Not my bag.
Not my bag either, but
I tried watching it on
the news for people. Shout out to y'all who fuck with it. This is for y'all. It's the trailer's out, so if you haven't seen it,
if this should make the timeline go crazy, but I have to catch up on season 1.
Yeah, same.
I tried to watch it like a long time ago. Like I remember when I was living with my mom's, like a hot minute ago. You feel me? Like years ago. Like when did season 1 drop? 2011 or some shit like that.
8 years ago.
8 years ago. Yeah, I was a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? But I remember trying to watch that shit, and I was like, meh, whatever.
Not my bag. So but shout out to the people whose bag it is. But next up, we got. Oh, this is. Let me just say, I feel bad for my brother Chrissa. He's been waiting for this for years. This is a bad news story for him. Netflix posted the new trailer for Shaman King, and we learned that it's debuting on Shaman King is debuting on Netflix for America, which means it's going to be in Netflix jail because it's not going worldwide on April 1st. We don't know when we're getting Shaman King. Chrissa, how do you feel about this?
We getting
Are you
this
tracking
year.
out the bandwidth?
I'm not gonna lie, I do want it dubbed, but if we are getting Shaman King and we're gonna have to trap out the bandwidth in April, I'm gonna wait because April stacked. Like if I gotta wait, I'll wait because I'm not.
What if you gotta wait till October?
It depends on what we got for the summer, but if it's there, if it's sitting there.
And what if the timeline's saying it's fire? You not waiting.
I'm probably not gonna wait.
Yeah, you not waiting. I don't want you to lie to the audience. You not
waiting. I might, but because
we're gonna at least do an episode 1 review like we always do.
Yeah, to give our like little kind of.
Yeah, to give our like we're gonna watch the first 2 and just let people know what's up.
Are they dropping the whole season at once in Japan?
No, they're doing week to week.
Oh no, I'm definitely not watching this shit week to week. I can't do it. Like I'm watching too much other shit week to week, bro. I'm like catching up on shit week to week is hard as hell, bro.
I'm just saying, I know if we watch the first 2 episodes and review it and it's fire, you're not putting it down.
Nah, because I'm still on a hiatus from Yashahime because Yashahime is still coming out. So like I'm still seeing new episode drops. So I'm like, I'm waiting till I'm binging that when that shit's like finish. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we're gonna see.
Or the season's finished.
Yashahime is different than Shaman King. Yashahime is a sequel to something you love. Shaman King is the redo version, which you've been waiting for your whole life of something you love.
But I ain't gonna lie, Yashahime hit me by surprise. It was something I never knew I needed until I got it.
But you know what I'm saying? How this is different. Like this holds a different weight. Like this Shaman King.
I need that dub, man. I want to see what the dub gonna hit for. Cause I'm not gonna lie. I watched a lot of the new shit I've been watching that's not like, that simul dub, whatever. I've been watching the simul dub. Like whenever Netflix will drop something, usually when Netflix drops it, like it's English and
look at you, the dub guy coming back to the dub roots.
If the dub is trash, I'm going back. But like I've been watching a lot of dub lately. Like I just finished Megalobox not too long ago. I'm about to do the Megalobox sequel, the Abnormal or whatever. But I watched that whole season dub, and that shit was an iconic dub. Just like how fun. I don't know what studio did it, but it was funny.
All I'm hearing is you watching a bunch of bullshit and not catching up on One Piece. But let's move to the next story. We got another one for you. Next up, we got Way of the House Husband revealed its new trailer. April 8th is going global. Netflix. The trailer didn't really do nothing for me, but I know this is a big property for people. It's kind of similar to Sakamoto Days in the premise, in a sense. So I definitely am intrigued. I'll check it out. Chrissa, you like the trailer more than me.
Oh, I was hyped. I was ready. I seen that. Let me not say it like that. You know what I'm saying? But
I just didn't like that it was like some slideshow bullshit.
That low key. I have to go back and rewatch it just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Because from what I saw, I loved it. You feel me? I don't want to say because it wasn't nothing spectacular, but it hit what I felt like it was gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? I felt like for a comedy bag,
yeah, which people been lacking. So, like I said, it's
highly anticipated too. I've been hearing about this manga for at least a couple years now.
And that's the thing. It's Sakamoto Days before Sakamoto Days. Like this is like that and what's the Great Teacher Onizuko? It's all in that same like stratosphere of a former mafia yakuza don being a teacher, Onizuko, being a house husband.
We need more of that, bro. I'm tired of these high school ass main characters, bro. Even when these niggas are not in high school, they in high school, bro. I've loved Chainsaw Man to death, but these niggas not in school. But Denji's like 16. I want to say
he's about to go back to he going to school in season 2.
See what's going on, bro? Like my whole thing is I love shonen, but at the end of the day, I want more shonen-esque seinen at the same time.
Well, you just gotta go read some seinen, brother.
It's just seinen tends to get like it's no in between. It's like Berserk or it's like fucking
Go read Kingdom, dog. Kingdom
or
Fire.
it's like fucking Vinland Saga. I need some shit like this, or like some shit like
you want some
Trigun
wholesome
type shit. You know
you
what I'm
want some
saying?
wholesome seinen content.
I need some like some ex Yakuza, like some fucking Sakamoto Days, ex assassin hitman type shit.
Look. I'm a see. You say all right. I'm gonna send you. We gonna look.
Cause seinen, the main seinen that's popping, like the big three of seinen is like Kingdom, fucking Berserk, and these are all old school settings. Nobody got blickies. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna send Chrissa 5 seinen bag for what he asking for, and we're gonna see if he's starting. We're gonna see next week, because I've been telling you about certain seinen for years.
Anime or manga?
Oh, you know it's manga. They don't have seinen don't have anime.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm so excited for this, because it's an anime adaptation of, like, I don't even know if it's even seinen, because it's mostly comedy, but it's kind of like it's geared toward I want to say adults, right? The main characters are fucking he's not a fucking high schooler.
No, fuck no.
So, that's why I like shit like Kaiju number 8, the new gen. Like, whenever we start getting all these flood of anime, like from older kind of characters, I feel like our generation is gonna be hype.
No, for sure. Next up, we got Toei Animation revealed that they have a new show coming. Seitan 99 Mizuki Shigeru Setsa. Basically, yeah, it's just it's Atakuma. It's Akuma's Shira Mizuki. I'm sorry. The name of it is Akuma Kun. Manga is getting a new anime project, and basically this is what it's about. The manga follows Akuma Kun, a boy who uses powers of demons to help the world stay at peace. The only reason why I put it in is because the pictures look pretty intriguing. Like, the animation art is weird. So, this is just letting y'all know something coming in the future. It could be popping. But next up, we got next up we got Burning Kaba Didi. It's a sports anime that will premiere on April 2nd. Basically, the story follows first-year high school student Tatsuya Yogashi, a former ace soccer player who dislikes sports. He gets invited to join a team of the contact sport Kobadi. He scopes at the idea at first, becomes interested after watching a Kobadi practice. Basically, it's a bunch of it's football without the ball with wrestling, essentially. Niggas be tackling each other and wrestling. Chris, I sent you the trailer. What'd you think of this?
This one, the trailer sold me. I didn't even know what this was when I first saw it. But when I don't think this had subs or whatever. I was watching the trailer and I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm intrigued. Like, I definitely want to watch this one. This is gonna be a sports anime that's gonna catch my attention. Like, I can't fuck with. Like, I'm one of those random sports guys. Like, I haven't watched Kuroko no Basket yet. That's on my to watch list for like 2021. Like, I went back and rewatched Megalobox. I'm gonna watch Kuroko no Basket. I'm gonna watch Food Wars this year. But like, I'm more. See, I can't fuck with Haikyuu,
but you gonna watch Receive? What they just do this?
What kind of Receive is
what they just do this?
It's so much more. You know what I'm saying? The character development,
false, false.
But see, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, my bag is more of like the Prince of Tennis kind of air gear, like skate to infinity kind of bag, random shit. Like Iwa Kakaru. Like, I was watching Sport Climbing Girls. Like, who would have thought that's the bag I'm watching? But this, I don't even know what this sport is called, but it's some random shit. So I'm like, this. Like, I was fucking with the sumo wrestling anime, Hinamaru no Zumo, a while back.
The crazy thing is, if you fuck with Hinamaru no Zumo, you'd fuck with Haikyuu, but I digress.
Haikyuu, they just them kids, man, they feel too.
No, you just haven't gotten into it.
I gotta get into the actual.
To say they have no development, that's the best sports anime ever. But we moving on.
Maybe if I read the manga.
Shout out to what? No, the anime's great. Next up, Kaiju number 8 manga has reached 1 million copies in print. So we just wanted to say shout out to Kaiju number 8. This means that we'll probably be getting the anime soon. It's compiled for the second volume, so it's already reached the second volume. This series is the fastest in Shonen Jump Plus manga to reach this milestone. Unlike other statistics posted by Shueisha specifies that this 1 million copies does not include digital copies. When a new chapter launches, the manga trends on Twitter and receives more than 1.5 million views during its release week. After the 25th chapter debuted, the manga topped 70 million views on February 8th, the fastest any manga has reached this milestone on the Shonen Jump Plus service. Shout out to Kaiju number 8, man. We told y'all when this dropped, this was gonna be the one.
Facts.
And I think
Kaiju number 8 hitting them M's before you even count the streams? What's going on?
Bro,
that's nuts.
And I think it has everything to do with what you said about how our generation has been clamoring for something that's not high school. And we can see it in people between the ages of 20 and 30, it should even 40 can see themselves in Kafka. So it just works out beautifully. Shout out to Kaiju number 8. But that's all the news we got for this week. And right here, before we get into our discussion, this podcast is brought to you by the law offices of Lucretia Picante. So we're going to put our ad right here. This podcast was brought to you by the law offices of Lucretia Picante. If you need a lawyer, if you have not been paying your child support, if you got baby mama drama, whatever it may be, she can help you. You've been injured in a car accident? Call Lucretia. You got your baby mama not showing you your kids on the weekend? Call Lucretia. Whatever it may be, you need a divorce from your wife? Call Lucretia. Look, you can find the law office of Lucretia Picante at 124 West Washington Street, New Iberia, Louisiana, 70560, or you can call the number 337-374-1202. Again, any of your marital dispute issues, child support needs, baby mama drama, call Lucretia. But with that being said, let's get back. So yeah, that was our ad. But Crystal, you brought up a great discussion topic for this week. This discussion topic was brought to you by the law offices of Lucretia Picante. So we wanted to say, if you could combine two mangaka together to make a project, if you could team up two mangaka, which two mangaka would you team up? This was inspired by the Gay J Type Kubo interview about how Gay J was really inspired by him. They were talking about how Type Kubo didn't like how he was like, I love your story, but you draw women bad. And it was just some funny shit. And we see how much Gay J was influenced by Bleach. So we wanted to know if you could take which two mangaka that you would want to work together. So I'll let you start this off, brother. Which two would you want to see do a project together?
By the way, bro, that was top tier moment on Twitter. Like the whole Gay J Kubo interview was, and that whole the piece that they took from that interview, one of the most iconic things on Twitter I've seen in a long time.
That was hilarious.
It just so happened the same fucking week as the Lola Bunny shit. I remember they posted the Lola Bunny, how they nerfed her, they like desexualized her.
Like, Kubo ain't fucking with this.
They're like, bro, Kubo probably mad as fuck right now.
But
I'm like,
the
bro,
thing is,
hilarious.
The funny thing is, the Lola Bunny that people keep posting is fan made of her titties out. That was a fan made. That wasn't the real movie. If you look at the new Lola Bunny, they turned her into a flat T tummy girl. She got wide. She got an ass now. Like. So they still
Kubo
gonna be on might not shit. Fuck with it, but Oda would fuck with it.
Oh my god, that is some funny shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I love that whole interview. I'm hyped for all that shit too in the other world. You feel me? But as far as just a collab, because I forgot I had pitched that. I had sent that to your DMs, but on the spot, you know me as a Demon Slayer stan. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with Gotage, the goat. You know what I'm saying? Gotage. I forget. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But her and let me see what the mangaka's name is. But the woman who wrote Inuyasha and like Ranma. Because I would love to see. Rumiko Takahashi and Gotage. I'd love to see them collab on some shit, especially like some feudal Japan type shit. It don't have to be no Demon Slayer shit. Don't have to be no Inuyasha type shit. It don't have to be no fucking collab like. You know what I'm saying, crossover type shit, but I would just love to see them both work on some feudal Japan kind of maybe demon-esque, but not necessarily in the Demon Slayer work, because Inuyasha's pre-Demon Slayer, you know what I'm saying? Demon Slayer before Demon Slayer. I feel like that would be some dope shit. I feel like their aesthetics would blend, their character designs would go really well together. I think that would be iconic, especially for like a dope-ass one-shot.
I got multiple. So the first one, this is like a dream project of mine. I'm combining one of my favorite writers in Nakai Urasawa, who is the writer of Monster, with one of my favorite shonens. She is amazing. Hiromu Arakawa, the writer of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, to give us the best mystery shonen seinen series ever. Like, if we got Full Metal Alchemist lady with Monster Man, nah, dog, it's over with. Best shit ever.
Nuts.
Best shit ever. Like, I would cream my pants. That shit would make me come.
Man, now you making me, you got my
wheels
I'm in my bag. You know what I'm saying?
When you pitched this question to me, I was like, I'm getting in my bag for this.
So you got more.
I got some more. Yeah, facts.
So this is one that I want to pitch too. You feel me? Because I feel like this would be dope as hell. And this is just random spitballing. You feel me?
Okay.
But what is it? Ayasama?
Oh,
the Attack on Titan mangaka? Isayama. And Fujimoto from Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man AOT. I just feel like Chainsaw Man, like Fujimoto's art style, like from Fire Punch to Chainsaw Man to just I've read other works from random works, like I want to say he had a couple one shots like back in the day, but his whole art style, and I feel like with Isayama's writing, I feel like that should be, and even with his writing too, because Fujimoto's very, very great with visual storytelling. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of my favorite things about him. And I feel like Isayama has climbed his way, or is it a he or a she?
Isayama's a he.
He climbed his way up to the top of my mangaka list as far as storytelling goes. You feel me? So great visual storyteller, great all around storyteller. I think that would be a dope ass collab.
All right, next one. This is another one for me. I'm gonna do one for the people next. This is another one for me. I want a sci-fi, like hitman, Wild West, Western, bounty hunter shit. So I'm combining Ray Hiro, the manga artist and writer who is best known for Black Lagoon, with Yasuhiro Nightow, the writer and illustrator of Trigun. Let's go, nigga. Let's go. I'm on one today. Chrissy, you pitched this to me and I was like, I'm coming with smoke. So we got the monster creator and the Full Metal Alchemist creator making the best mystery. And then we got the Black Lagoon and Trigun creator making the best sci-fi Western bounty hunter shit. I'm in my bag right now. You got any more?
I got one of the most epic, the Battle of the Opie. You know what I'm saying? We about to
that's the bag I want to see you get in. That's your bag.
You know that's my bag. I need Taite Kubo and Mashima, bro. Hiro Mashima. You know how hard, especially on some like slight shonen, but etchy shonen type shit.
Who draws it?
They could both do character designs, different character designs. Or like I feel like I definitely love, and you know what I'm saying, pause on this, but I love their male character designs and their female character designs. You feel me? But they definitely
a little less cartoony, like Mashima falls kind of in the Oda, like we love Akira Toriyama, where Taikubo is all about like straight lines and like not making sure his shit looks chopped. So like that's why I asked who would you have draw it? Like would it be more cartoony or would it be more Kubo-esque?
I feel like because when you look at a lot of Mashima's setting kind of backgrounds, like especially when you look at Eden Zero with the space setting.
You could let him do the background and let Kubo do the characters. That would be hard.
But I feel like we could get some fire female characters out of Mashima too, and like even male character design, but it would be different character. It would be different art styles and the same thing. But we've seen that before. Like Mashima did a whole collab with the Parasite mangaka. They had like a fairy tale Parasite collab, and then even with the cross epoch with One Piece and, you know what I'm saying, Dragon Ball, they're kind of more similar, especially when you get into the anime version of it. But even the manga crossovers they did, because the anime one was with Toriko, but the manga was just One Piece and Dragon Ball. But Toriyama and Oda, they found like a middle ground. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because I feel like definitely Oda's, I don't want to say they're more cartoony, because they're both very cartoony, but
they just all like as much as I love Oda, it's just true. And for my final one, now this one's for me as well. Like this one's definitely for me, but it's for the people too. I'm taking Goda and Gokoshi. Horikoshi and Oda, give me something fire. Give me a banger.
That would low-key be, that would break the internet. Like if they did a quick one shot, that'd break the internet.
That's because we were talking about Kishimoto and Horikoshi in the DMs, but I was like, nah. I want Oda and Horikoshi. because the way they both world build is so similar. Like that would be fire.
Huh. That would be nasty. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could get my boy fucking
crazy.
I wish I could get my boy Tagashi to do something, but he can't even. He's not even doing stuff with by himself right now.
A Tagashi and Kishi one would be fire.
Yeah, that would be nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be super fire. Hard. Like that's what I'm trying to put people money. Who like when you think of shonen. When I thought of like Horikoshi and Goda and the Tagashi Kishimoto, like that's where the younger dude looked up to the older one and was inspiration. So when you combine their personal style with the OG, I feel like it would make some fire shit. But that was a great question. That was, Krista made a great one, and that was presented to you again by the law office of Lucretia Picante. If you need a lawyer, make sure you call that number that we listed earlier. I don't have the number again, but just rewind. She'll help you out if you got baby mama drama. But let's get into the reviews for this week. Funny enough, this week, before we get into our two shows, let's talk, because the show that I told y'all would be amazing dropped, and I've only gotten up to episode 4, so we're not going to talk past episode 4, but Krissa, was I right or was I right about High Rise Invasion?
You were super right. I've watched the whole season. Like I binged that shit so fucking fast that just off the first 2 episodes, I was like intrigued. I was like, need more, can't stop. Watched the whole season, didn't take no fucking breaks. You know what I'm saying? I haven't watched the season that fast in a minute. You feel me? And I guess that's because we've been watching a lot of seasonal shit, but definitely this one caught me. I've been going back and watching a lot of shit and starting a few episodes and then like kind of dropping it and coming back. But this one, pressure. The animation style,
the animation, the mystery, the intrigue, and just the overall story. It's kind of an isekai, but it's not at the same time. It takes more real world elements, which I love, and just everything about it with the technology and the way that people kill. Fire.
This is another one. Remember how I was telling you they're doing, like, I'm seeing a lot of the trope, but everyone wants to dabble in horror right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got the shonen horror. This is like ecchi horror, ecchi seinen horror, I guess. I don't know what
isekai horror and some seinen shit in there.
I'm not gonna lie, the ecchi is strong with this one, bro, to the point where like it was comical at certain points. It is definitely subtle, but it definitely had comical, like the way they tried to sneak it in there, I was like, y'all motherfuckers not slick. Like the way they did it as often as they did it too. But I'm an ecchi fan, so I'm like, to me, it's like perfect balance between isekai horror and ecchi, if you ask me, and just thriller, because the thriller aspect of it is even more so than the horror aspect. You feel me? Like you're sitting there on the edge of your seat, you don't know what the fuck is going down the whole time. You're like the whole first season. When I got to the end, like the end of the first season. I'm not saying it's a cliffhanger because every episode low-key leaves you wanting more, but I'm itching for that second season right now. Like I'm probably about to catch up to the manga ASAP, just kind of attached to the characters, all the characters they introduce. I'm loving the female lead cast. The male leads are amazing.
Shout out to Sniper Mask.
Definitely shout out to Sniper Mask, bro. Sniper Mask is goated.
100%. Well, any other series you want to mention before we get into ours?
Definitely, I gotta throw out Kimono Jihen. I definitely said something about it on Twitter a few weeks ago. I was like, man, Kimono Jihen's cool, but it's kind of mid. I was like, it's strong mid, it's some good shit, but it's not like super, super good. I'm like, I'm gonna keep watching the rest of the season, but as of right now, I don't see the direction they're going, and it's kind of, I didn't really see the future of the show, and just in like maybe 4 episodes after I said that, I'm 100%. So like it went from, how I felt about 5-4 season 1 and how I feel about 5-4 season 2. It hit fast for me. Like this one, I was like, man, season 1 might be lukewarm. I might be ready for season 2, but halfway through season 1, that bitch booted up. Like you get some of the backstories from main characters. You get like their first kind of crazy arcs. I know you had said something about you saw like on Twitter one of the main characters' transformations. And I will say one thing, I am tired of these main characters that are too pussy to kill people. You feel me? I'm tired of that whole arc. I've just watched the whole, and not to spoil anything about Dr. Stone, but Dr. Stone's big thing is they're going to war and he don't want to have no casualties. I'm like, fuck that, man. Take these niggas out. Niggas on Twitter was like, oh, Aaron, he killed buku people. Fuck the Marleyans. You know what I'm saying? I was watching that. Promise Neverland. I don't know if you drop Promise Neverland anime altogether because
bro, fuck that shit.
they got to a point real fast where it turned into some Attack on Titan shit to where it's like I was sitting there, Norman ain't do nothing wrong because Norman was on some fucking shit. And everybody was like, no, Norman, you down bad. I'm like, fuck that, nigga. Kill all them fucking demons, nigga. They bitches. I'm one of them people.
I could talk about that, but like, I don't know what they're going to show and what they're not going to show. Because you know I know what happens.
Yeah, for sure. How close do you think it is to the end? Like, do you think
pretty close.
Season 2 is the last season, you think?
That's what it seems.
Damn, I did not think Promised Neverland was going to take that direction. But I've been watching Promised Neverland, and I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of people have been mad at it. I'm not a manga reader, so I'm coming at it like it's definitely not season 1. Season 1 was a 10. Season 2 is a strong 7 or 8. But I'll still watch it. I'll watch a 7 or 8, but it's not a 10. I'll definitely say that. And not even knowing what they cut from it, the pacing, you could definitely tell a lot of shit was chopped up. So to me, it's not affecting the story to where I'm not appreciating it. I'm still kind of enjoying the anime only story, but I'm definitely going back and deep diving into the manga. The thing is, I just don't want to do it before I finish. I want to get the anime only version and then get the manga version.
Because you would drop the anime if you just got the manga version.
I want to see the manga. I mean, I want to see the anime completely open-minded, completely like, you know what I'm saying, ignorant, and then go to the manga and be like, oh, so this is how much better it is. And I feel like I have a better appreciation for the manga, even though I kind of got certain shit spoiled for me. And I feel like I won't hate the anime as much, but you know what I'm saying, I'll just have a better appreciation.
No, you're gonna hate it. Once you read it, it's fuck. I have never said F a creation team. Fuck this creation team, bro. It's that bad. Like, y'all ruined the story. Y'all ruined it. But let's get to something that's not ruined, which was as great as I love Attack on Titan. I thought JJK won this week. Shout out to JJK. These 2 episodes reminded me why I love JJK. Like, they brought back my love for it, and because the timeline was very like, I read JJK every week manga, and I love the manga, but the anime solidified why I love the manga. And this week we had episode 20, non-standard, and we see just Yuji and Todo just going back and forth. Brother! Pop, but bro, the beat down and the music that was playing, JJK shows niggas getting jumped, and I love it.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that whole jumping animation sequence was amazing. Like the whole fight. I love, like how you said, the switch ups were so perfect. The way he didn't, you know what I'm saying, let you know all his cards with the switch ups and how.
And I love that he's a genius on the low.
He's definitely a fighting genius for sure. He's one of them Goku ass niggas that's like, his when IQ I'm on that field,
like,
bro.
Like a million. His IQ was so high.
Yeah, I love how, and Todo is #1 favorite character. A lot of people love Gojo, but Todo, you knew that was gonna be my #1 favorite character, but that's my guy. Like, from this episode and the next episode, not spoiling the next episode, but just saying, you see the polarity, not even polarity, but you see him be super funny, super goofy. Everybody hates him, to being like undeniably one of the strongest characters in the show they've introduced. And I love, and not just strongest, but like you said, smartest as well.
Yeah.
And you see both sides. You see the super goofy and the super serious. And those are a lot of the time my favorite characters. And I like how the goofiness doesn't downplay his seriousness. A lot of things were like Kuwabara, he's goofy, but he was badass at times, but you'll never not look at him as goofy Kuwabara. This dude,
or he's Kenpachi.
Yeah, like, exactly. Ain't no goofy shit with him. He's goofy, but you know he official with the hands. And that's a great reference, because Kenpachi
that's who Gage said he based it off of. After
really?
Yeah.
That's dope. Because I ain't gonna lie, Kenpachi was one of my favorite characters from Bleach, just off of the strength of how badass he was and how casually badass he was. Like, he was a fun character.
You see a lot of Todo, but I like the Kuwabara. I feel like it's Kenpachi fused with Kuwabara, and that gives you Todo.
The best elements from both in this setting. This setting is the perfect place for it. I love his chemistry with Yuji, as far as their fighting, or just their whole fucking, you know what I'm saying? Their banter, like their back and forth, that shit is hilarious. This whole thing that Todo created in his head about how they went to middle school and how it plays out is just the funniest shit. I love the way Jujutsu Kaisen is doing comedy. They're hitting, it's kind of subtle. To me, it's molding its own comedy. Like I know Toriyama comedy, I know Oda comedy, I know Kishimoto comedy. I feel like I'm still getting to know Jujutsu Kaisen comedy,
but
and I'm
loving their own lane. Yeah, no, 100%.
Like Gage is a funny nigga, so I give him that.
I loved Hanami doing, like, just being like, damn, I can't fuck with these niggas, fuck this. And then when he about to bring the shit down, all of a sudden Big Bad Goju comes in, baby, and just like the spirit bomb of spirit bombs just fucking through, takes out half of Hanami's body, but Mahito is able to jack all the fucking fingers of Sukuna. He ended up getting his way. I also thought seeing the principal with his guitar shit was fire, but then Gojo just like took off that nigga's arms and legs. It was like, and then he twisted it up like,
GOAT, bro. Only the GOAT.
Yeah, facts. And then we see Ghetto. We get Ghetto's plan, but that's more so in next episode. What would you rate episode 20? 5. Yeah, I'm
5 out of 5, bro. 10 out of 10, 100%.
And then the next episode is episode 21. This is the baseball episode, but we also get the plan of Ghetto, which is October 31st in Shibuya.
Man, and from what I hear from manga readers, Shibuya is very important to JJK, and I feel like we're gonna see that soon. But
that's next season.
Foreshadowing that I could already see.
That's season 2.
Going down.
Shibuya going down in season 2. We setting up Shibuya with the rest of this season right here.
I love this whole wrap up episode for the arc. It was like a great wrap up.
And if they're smart, I don't know if they can make it in time for season 2 dropping on Halloween this year. I would not be mad if they waited until 2022 to drop it on Halloween.
They would have to do it fast. I don't want anything to be sacrificed as far as
exactly. So they should just wait until next October and just Shibuya, whenever the Shibuya season started to where whenever this first Shibuya episode drops, have that episode drop on October 31st. If they could time that, I feel like that would be magical for JJK.
Mappa got a lot on their plate, bro. I hope they just keep pushing out quality. I hope they don't take on too much and start suffering. Because so far, certain fans have been, you know what I'm saying, quabbling about Attack on Titan or whatever the case may be. But I love Attack on Titan.
About one picture of Aaron. Shut up.
Oh, it was a couple times, bro. I remember during the fight, they were pissed off in the fight, making death threats and shit. I was like, something's wrong with y'all. But at the same time, I know people had quarrels with, but for me, JJK, AOT, even got a high school, even Dorohedoro, every single thing they've touched this year has been amazing. So as long as they keep going, I feel like they can't do no fucking wrong. Like they're not gonna fumble JJK. That's probably the biggest bag of all time. Like they're not.
And I love the baseball elements of this episode. Love seeing Yuji bat. Love seeing Todo be like, pitch to me, and then Maki throws it at him. Everybody's like, nice pitch, nice pitch. And I loved all of that.
I loved it. I love how Mekamaru was like a pitcher, and they were trying to act like, no, isn't this just?
I love that
y'all fuck Mekamaru
like,
up. This is his new
fuck
form.
you, like Mekamaru can't be fuck you. I love Nobara, man. She's
funny.
Nah, she was doing her thing, and then when she told Megami was like, I'm gonna get strong to match you, Yuji, and she was like, hold up, bitch niggas, don't forget me.
Yeah, like y'all both bitches, bro.
Like Sakura would have just thought that in her head and shut up. Like Nobara was like, nah, you bitch niggas, I'm here too.
Bro, that whole time where they're chilling with Megami in the hospital room and shit like that, and they're just like kind of checking up on him and they're having that whole conversation
with the pizza. That was great characterization.
The chemistry between these three characters is just amazing. It's not any trio I've ever seen before. This is kind of a unique trio, and I'm loving it so far. Like every single one of them. I loved how Todo popped up at the end and just like nobody knew he was in the room. They're like, what the fuck are you doing here? But I'll say one thing. My favorite part about that, not my favorite part, but one of my favorite parts about the whole baseball game was whenever they were showing the characters on the screen and they were showing like their names like it was a real baseball game, they would put like little tidbits about them like in the little corner. They'd be like, oh, so and so likes this, so and so like this, and that was like some of the funny, I forget the exact ones they had for each character, but shit was hilarious, bro. That shit had me rolling, especially when they got to Todo. They said something about Todo said something about how he used to play baseball with Yuji in middle school, and it's like Yuji does not fucking recall that shit at all. Said that shit never happened. It's just like the randomest shit to have in the corner.
Also loved how every character that's from the other school has begun to question their intentions on Yuji, being like, oh, you're a good guy. Even the principal is like, the principal didn't cave, but the other principal was talking like, nah, maybe he will help more people than he'll hurt. And like that conversation of should we kill Yuji is growing bigger.
Yeah, they were saying something about like people have died by him, people have been saved by him. So it's like, we'll see. dude, like, we just gonna keep him close and watch and see what goes on. There's like fucking Gojo's on some selfish shit right
And
now.
but then I loved when
what they
Yuji
gonna do?
get out the park and Gojo just walked in front of him and was like, ah.
Yeah, bro. That's some funny
Gojo
ass
a funny
motherfuckers,
nigga, bro. He know nobody can fuck with him, so he just like, I do what I want. Hey.
He's so cool too. Like, he's cool as fuck and just hilarious because he's just an entity that, like you said, who's gonna tell Gojo anything? Like, nobody can.
And
Nobody's
this is
gonna do
something
nothing to
where I like, he is his own character. Yes, there's elements of Kakashi. Yes, there are elements of other people, but he 100% is his own character. Like, there's no character like Gojo.
Kakashi was cool in his own right, but Gojo's goated. Like, not
Like,
saying
Gojo
Kakashi's not goated.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't be disrespectful to Kakashi. But Kakashi didn't have the humor level of Gojo.
Exactly. Like, they're two completely different characters. Like, to me, Kakashi was funny in his own way, but Gojo is like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different aura. Like, this dude's like careless. Not saying Kakashi wasn't, but just the personality is so vibrant.
It's like it's like Mike Guy fused with Kakashi with some Jiraiya in it.
Low key, he I don't know. He remind me of like Tengen from Demon Slayer, low key, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, mixed in with Kakashi and Mike Guy kind of deal. You feel me? Because he just like one of them. He just like badass. Like, something about him. You feel me? Like, whenever he was a standby in the fucking during the baseball game with just regular clothes on and the glasses. Yeah. Like, man, this nigga's just too fucking cool, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, who is this dude?
I loved all of it. I'm giving episode 21, the baseball episode, a solid 4.5.
I'll give this one probably a 4.7, 4.8 because I've seen many a not Dragon Ball, but I've seen many a Dragon Ball's
baseball
example.
Episode.
I've seen many a baseball episode. Dorohedoro, out of all of them, this is my favorite one.
This is my second favorite one. I think Boondock still holds the crown of baseball episodes for me.
Oh, and I see. I didn't even think about Boondocks too.
The kickball Boondocks is litty.
That is iconic.
Because that shit was with Ed Wensler. When he was like, nah, fuck these Asian niggas. And he was like, I got my money. And then the Asian man was like, nah, fuck you, you white cracker. It was just like, nah, bro, that shit.
The Boondocks is iconic. I got to go back and rewatch that. I haven't seen that in a couple years.
That shit was hilarious. But all right, let's get to AOT. This week, crazy AOT episodes this week. So we got episode, hold on, I got the description.
Boy, we have thoughts on this one? This could be a whole video on its own, goddammit.
All right, so we got episode 71, Guides. Yelena reveals to Captain Pixies that she recently had a secret meeting with Eren before his infiltration of Marley, while elsewhere, Onya Capone tells Hange how Yelena was fiercely loyal to Zeke and Marley. Premier Zachary tells Mikasa and Armin that he suspects Eren of colluding with volunteers and of being manipulated by Zeke. After they leave the office, a bomb kills Zachary and 3 other soldiers, which stirs up protests eager to fight the new Eldian Empire. Meanwhile, Eren and his supporters in the Survey Corps escape from prison and meet up with those involved in planning the bomb. The military police concede to the Survey Corps that their intentions were to take Eren's founding titan and refer to his supporters as the Jaegerists. Since the number of the Jaegerists and their identities are unknown, Pixis declares the government should make a deal with Eren using Zeke's location as a bargaining chip. Uzumabito begs Mikasa to join Hizuru, but Mikasa refuses, citing her loyalty to the Eldian people on Paradise. Han suspects that Yelena and the volunteers have been involved with Zeke's ambitions on Paradise. The Blouse family, along with Gabby and Falco, prepare to meet Niccolo for a private dinner. Meanwhile, Pete has infiltrated Paradise. Crystal, what'd you think of episode 71, Guy?
Ooh, this shit was nuts. When I tell you I wasn't expecting this shit, nobody could tell me this shit was about to happen like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, Eren on some nutso shit right now. Like, Eren low-key prison break ass nigga. This nigga booted up. I was talking about some free Eren shit. I didn't know Eren was gonna free his motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? They freed Eren, but the way come on, son. Like, you knew that was gonna happen, bro. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Just the whole thing with Jaegerists. I've been seeing people say Jaegerists on Twitter for months.
Yeah.
Since the fucking shit started. People were like, I remember when I dropped Fuck Gabby. I didn't catch none of the jokes people were saying until now. Like, everybody
they're like, we're Jaegerist.
Literally, they're like, oh, it's fucking Jaegerist, yada yada yada. I'm like, what the hell, yeah, Jaegerist. I didn't know what I was even talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like that. I'm just like, yeah, I'm fucking with Eren. Like, but this is literally in the show. These people are Eren stans, like not Eren stans, but he has his own like little mini philosophy, like low key. And I fuck with that, bro, because
the army is crazy thinking that they can find peace with these people. Like that I still think everybody on like the army side thinking that they'll find peace with the Marlians are fucking idiots.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about that more with the next episode too, because I really, and matter of fact, it was this episode too, because I'm like with the whole Armin, because Armin and Mikasa almost got taken out this episode, but their whole the way I don't know how they got to the outlook that they're at right now, but it's so hard watching badass savage Mikasa
And I just
just
feel
sit
I
there and
love Han
fold.
so much, but like Han just being naive, thinking that they'll just listen. Like from
All my
being
favorite
around,
characters are just like,
like and granted, I've said multiple times that I feel like they should try to contact the other portions of the world and just take out Marley. But like Hanj and them are just, it's not the time for peace, because what y'all don't realize is Marley will not try to make peace with y'all. They will try to burn down everything.
They've already let that be known. Gabby's a first hand, like Gabby is Marley to me. That's why I hate her so much, because she's so bent on the Marley propaganda that she's like a embodiment of it. So that little stupid asshole attitude she has, to me, it just
and the crazy thing is she doesn't even realize that these are her people. Like, and the next episode pisses me off even more with that, because it's like, gosh, Gabby, you suck.
Yeah, for sure. Like you saw that the last episode, and people were on Twitter talking about like the last episode we reviewed. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about how like Gabby's getting her development. She's developing. I'm like, no, she's not. It doesn't look like she's developing at all. And you definitely see that the next episode. But the reason why I hate her so much is because I hate everything Marley stands for, and she unknowingly stands for that. Like she doesn't even really know what Marley stands for, but she openly, willingly stands for it. So it's like you can't have peace with these people, because these people don't even know the real you, and they don't care to know, because they already have a preconceived notion of what
ignorance
you are.
doesn't absolve you of your sins. I'm sorry.
The best thing you could do is flex on the niggas and be like, hey, look, bitch, this is what I am, right? Whatever the motherfucker Tiber, yeah, he gone now. He was lying to y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the truth. Y'all can believe me or not, but I'm powerful. I could fuck all y'all up if I wanted to, but I'm trying my best to just, you know what I'm saying, play it cool. Some of y'all gotta die. Like some people gotta die. You feel me? Like my whole thing is so many people have already died to where anybody who dies from here on out is like, are we gonna, this is where we're gonna draw the line? Like we can't draw the line now. Until we get real peace, not fake peace.
No, 100%. What would you rate episode 71?
71, I'll give it a solid 4.8, bro. This is up there. Like
the Zachary bombing was crazy. I'm giving this.
They killed that man right after that man was talking. He was just talking.
It was spicy.
And I ain't like when he was talking either. So it's like they waited till right after he said all that stupid shit, and it was like, boom, goodbye.
Later. I'm giving this a 4.7 as well. Love this episode. Let's get to Children of the Forest, episode 72. Zeke tells Levi that 5 years earlier on Marley's orders, his spinal fluid was released in gaseous form towards the Ragako villagers on Paradise. He says that it initially paralyzed them, but he turned them into titans with his scream. Levi accused him of not truly caring for the Eldian people. During Nicolo's dinner for the Blouse family, Gabby and Falco tell him that Marley is preparing for an assault on the island. Nicolo deduces that Gabby killed Sasha and attempts to bludgeon her with a bottle of Marley and wine. Falco takes the hit instead like a bitch. Sasha's father refuses to kill Gabby, as he wants to stop the cycle of children being trained to continue the interminable wars. Sasha's sister's like, nah, fuck this, I'm trying to get her. But Mikasa stops it. The service corps and Nicolo explain that he suspects the wine has been infused with Zeke's spinal fluid. It was given to him by Yelena from a very large supply. She insisted that the wine should be served only to high government officials. Falco accidentally swallowed some of this wine, but when he didn't suffer from the paralysis. Elsewhere, Levi receives words of Zachary's death and wonders if he completely miscalculated Aaron's potential as a humanity savior. The Jaegerists raided the restaurant and held everyone at gunpoint. OG Flock demands Zeke's location and accidentally reveals that he knew about Zeke's plan with the spinal fluid. In another room, Aaron sits down with Mikasa, Armin, and Gabby and prepares to talk. And young Flock hit him with the...
So it...
hit him with the...
Like, niggas... So I'm here for this
face,
shit,
bro.
son.
That was the JoJo face.
These niggas is up to no good, bro, and I'm here for it. I know I'm not supposed to be, bro. The thing is, they're setting it up, and everybody's like, you're not understanding the writing. It's like, no, I'm understanding the writing, but I'm just not on your side. Like, you gotta understand. It is meant for to have two, like, the story is written for you to see that nobody's right.
Flock at first when he was with Erwin. Flock blew up, man. Flock
bro, I ain't gonna lie. Season 3 Flock was so annoying.
Was a pussy. This Flock said, all right, fuck it. My life, nah. Guns up, click clack, nigga. Gimme Zeke. Hanj,
bro,
I'm not one of your bitch niggas that listen to you. I'm not gonna answer you. You better answer my question or you getting shot. I don't have time.
And I love that.
Hanj.
I love that shit. That nigga shitted on
Hanj always
Hanj
try to
quickly.
play. She always be trying to play people, and that's why I love her with her smarts. But like, nah, Hanj, you need to face this shit because you're not being a good leader right now.
Yeah, when she was talking to Aaron, I was like, man, fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Like when she was talking to him in the cell. So this shit, it was like finally somebody told her, because Flock was like, shut the fuck up. Like, and it's at the time she needed a swift shut the fuck up, because it's like, bro, y'all are not thinking. Y'all are not thinking. Like, and then, none of them, even Pixis is on some weird shit to me.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Pixis anymore. And then
I used to fuck with Pixis, bro.
And fucking Falco took that shot to the head for Gabby.
Simp gang, bro.
And Gabby was like screaming like after. And see, this is why I know Marley would never be about peace. She was with the people. The people showed her love, and she was still like, nah, we still got to kill all these devils. Bitch, you're one of them. You are an LD, and Marley feels the exact same way you feel about them that they feel about, that you feel about them. Like, it's fuck you. But these people showed you love, and yet you gonna want to still kill them. That's why she was in tears, and it was like collapsing. If that's character development, no, she realized she was wrong. That's not development. That's life smacking you in the face saying, hey, bitch, you wrong.
Just for the fact that she's at this whole the thing with Kaya's leading her there. She's like in on it. Kaya's like, shh, we're not gonna tell them you're Marleyans. We're gonna keep everything cool. I know I'm Marleyan. He's here. I'll hook it up to where you could talk like a real ass nigga. Like, I just met you and I'm like, we're friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help you. I know you on some weird shit on the cool. I'm not gonna snitch on you. You feel me? Because I'm a real one. I'm gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? I see you on your mission. We ain't got no beef. We can be cool. You feel me? Set them up just for her to be like, we snaking these niggas. Like, Gabby's instant thought, like, bro, you and Falco were just in a fucking shed somewhere talking about how her mom died because of some stupid shit that y'all side started. And her mom didn't have to die, and you sitting there like, oh my god, that's fucked up. That's some crazy shit.
And then when Gabby,
couldn't be me.
I know that Gabby stands love when she was like, but Sasha killed people and she shot first. No, bitch, your man Reiner came down and destroyed everything. So shut up. You're
Falco
wrong.
tried to tell you. Like, Falco literally tried to tell you. Falco knows more than what he should, and he's just hadn't been saying enough. But it's not like Gabby gives him a chance to. He tried to say some shit, and she was like, well, did you see it though? Or because I didn't see it. I don't know about no revenge shit.
Gabby's a Karen, bro. Like, is it real? Is it like, is it
revenge sounds kind of,
these are devils. Matter? Like that's Gabby. And she a black lady. Do Black Lives Matter, really?
Bro, and that's the killer part about
Gabby, that dude that you hated, that was the Trump nigga that's now down bad. was
he down bad, homeless. I forget his name. Homeless man. That man is unemployed. Unemployed man. He better try to go back to comedy, but I don't think he was expecting this bag to end this early.
I should laugh that the nigga is homeless.
You
Chris said homeless man.
This is my thing, right?
This we is don't go into that.
I hate Gabby. not even with that, but this is the reason why I hate Gabby so much, right? First of all, okay, she got on the aircraft. Nobody told her to do that. People specifically told her not to do that. So
she defied orders.
Falco is even telling her, hey, this may not be the best decision. You don't have all the facts. She's like, fuck all the facts. I know all I need to do. I'm going up there. I'm going to get my little ass thrown off that bitch. I don't care. I'm going to shoot one person. I'm going to get thrown off that bitch. If that was Flock, you getting your ass thrown off there. Dead. But Jean spared your ass like a bitch, nigga. Jean
my favorite character, but he on some other shit right now.
I used to fuck with Jean, but like, and he got the cool new haircut and shit, but he acted like a bitch, son. Like, that shit make me mad. When it was in Marley and, you know what I'm saying, Flock was like, boom, yeah, nigga, we blowing shit up like we at war. And fucking Jean was like, calm down. He's like, calm down, fuck these niggas. And I'm sitting there like, you low-key spitting right now, Flock. I'm sitting there like, you low-key an asshole, but you spitting right now. It's like, just chill out, son. You're doing too much. You got the right mentality, but you're doing too much. You feel me? But Jean was like, no, we're not doing that. We're keeping the casualties to a minimum. Even Sasha took a little hit and she saw Gabby. She's like, she's a kid. And you see what happened to Sasha. So I'm just sitting there like, bro, you can't spare these motherfuckers. And the reason why I hate Gabby so much is that she ran up there when nobody told her to do that shit, got her homie Falco jumped, right? You get in this new situation. Y'all are captives. These motherfuckers could have threw y'all off the ship, but nope, they're holding you captive. They're trying to keep y'all and try not to kill y'all because Mikasa and fucking
good people,
Armin, they're all trying to be like, we don't want to kill kids. You fuck, I don't even know that guard's dead or not, but they fucked that guard up before they dipped out of there. You got Falco as an accessory to a new murder you just did for no reason. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are sparing you, and you're like, fuck that. I'm on some fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger shit. So she pulling up. Y'all get to the first. Y'all got like y'all could start fresh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could legit start from
Y'all don't have
scratch.
to go back to Marley. You could have a good life.
Sasha family taking y'all in for God knows why. So Kaya is fucking not snitching on y'all for God knows why. And Falco is hitting new realization after new realization. Everything's clicking for Falco. He's like, oh shit. Oh shit. And he keeps taking her ass whoopings back to back to back. He's over there apologizing to Kaya, like, man, I'm sorry your mama died and shit. And Gabby's like, man, this nigga a bitch, fuck that. She bringing him to talk to Nicolo, bro. You don't even know where, like, Gabby, you don't know where you're at. You don't know who this guy is. You just know that he's a Marleyan. You're not even trying to be discreet. You're just like, hey, I killed Sasha. Nicolo's like, what? What? That's the last thing you tell that man. And then instead of taking her lick, Falco comes save her.
I wish you'd have got popped upside the head.
No consequences for your actions. And like how we were talking about with the whole Trump shit, not to get too deep into that, but a lot of the reasons why I'm against that whole way of thinking is that a lot of these people don't have consequences for their actions, consequences for their words, so they just say and do anything. And I'm very firm on you need consequences just so you can't just do anything. You feel me? Especially when you push people. You push someone, you're gonna get pushed back. And that's just a lesson to say, don't fuck around and push random people you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it don't sit right with me that she hadn't gotten 1% of consequence yet. That's why she's keeping going on the shit. Every time she turns, she learns nothing because Falco's taking all her licks.
Well, now she's with Aaron, so we're gonna see what happened with that one. She in that room.
Is Falco dead or is he like in a coma?
He just knocked out.
Because I hope my boy Falco pulls through and comes out of the simp coma because he's banned.
You turned 150 on Falco, and that goes back to us saying, if we're wrong about these characters, we'll admit we was wrong, but we still right about Gabby.
I don't hate Falco. I never really hated Falco. I just hated the fact that he ran behind Gabby and he didn't finish telling her what he had to tell her. He started, she was like, shut up. He should have been like, no, you shut up. Yeah. But he was like, yes, ma'am, I do kind of get a crush on you. And like, she said some stupid shit and he was like, oh yeah, I gotta save her. It's like, no, son, you can't save her, son. Let her get thrown off the aircraft because it could be you, nigga. And you could be you could be learning more about what's going on instead of being a pawn for someone you don't even know. You don't even know who you're a pawn for.
Exactly. Who and then what's his name? I know all the people. The Aaron is wrong fan club is gonna be like, you see, Sasha's dad's doing the right thing, stopping the cycle of violence. If Sasha daddy want to take that mentality, Marley gonna burn down his whole house.
I saw a lot of people on Twitter posting pictures of Sasha's dad being like, see, this is Isayama. This is the point of the story. The point of the story is, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to put these kids through this, no matter what. Everything is bigger than that, yada, yada. And all I can say about that is Sasha's dad forgives, I don't.
Yeah, fuck exactly.
Fuck what he talking about. You can be the man.
Because see, the thing is, people just keep forgetting Marley will burn down all of paradise. Like, why is that just going over people's heads?
Bro, you could sit there and be like, Gabby, you know what? You're not wrong. Like, he got a knife. Like, this nigga Nicolo, he was like, give me the knife, Nicolo. I'm sitting there like, oh, he about to stab this bitch. Let's get it. He gives to the knife. I mean, he gets the knife and he's like,
the sister was coming though. Using this. The sister was coming strong. She was, yeah.
But see, I'm about to talk about that too. But whenever he had that knife, if he would have put that knife on the ground and be like, no one's getting killed today, and it was in Gabby's reach, everybody in the room's dying. Yeah. Like, Gabby's gonna kill you right after you just spared her. That's the type of people these people are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to try to be racist against Gabby or nothing like that, but she's shown nothing but that. She tried to kill every single person she's met since she's gotten on that aircraft.
And you can't compare it to Aaron because Aaron was disobeying orders to kill Titans, not real people that was destroying his home. So don't fuck out of here with that. Fuck out of here with all of that.
Aaron was still defending, you know what I'm saying? He's fighting Titans.
It's different.
With the whole Aaron situation, bro, he saw his mom die. Then he went outside of the gates, whatever. He saw multiple people die. He saw his whole crew die. It's been years on years on years of trauma. Gabby has just kind of it was one day of seeing some people die, which I will not say is fucked up. I won't say it's not.
And
fucked
again,
up.
but the thing Eren was fighting, they weren't humans. He was fighting against like
in self-defense too, low key.
Exactly.
He
like
wasn't. He wasn't like
he
going
wasn't
on
never
a revenge
the
strike.
aggressor. Gabby's
Exactly.
people have always been the aggressor.
You do not see Eren seek revenge until season 4. You get introduced to Gabby, and then she's instantly seeking revenge for something instant that happened that she doesn't even know the backstory for. As far as Eren, he didn't know the backstory for what was going on with him, but he knew that he was the target. And if I'm the target and it's like me or you, I don't blame Eren for whatever he did.
And the thing is, people say the King Fritz shit, but it's like, okay, King Fritz banished his people to an island so they would never have to and took away all the knowledge so that would never happen again. That's their punishment. You could have left them alone and they would have never fucked with you. Never fucked with you.
You can't blame what they did on that side, on that end. Gabby, I can't blame you for falling for propaganda, especially when Falco had.
Well, how do you feel about
these excuses for Gabby? But no, why does Falco not get these excuses? Because he doesn't need them, because he's a solid fucking character.
How do you feel about Sasha's sister?
What, Sasha's sister? You talking about the blonde haired?
Yeah,
Kaya.
with the knife. Yeah.
So Kaya is me in the episode. I feel like as soon as that happened, like Gabby was right after Gabby had looked at Sasha's dad and was like, you don't hate me? Like, this isn't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all really aren't gonna kill. Like, I've been talking about killing y'all all day, like literally since I got here. And after y'all fed me, bro, you really don't hate me? And he's sitting there like, no, I don't hate you. And all of a sudden she's like, I do, bitch. You killed Sasha, nigga? Did what? Did I just hear that? I just helped you do all this weird shit that you doing right here, and you killed Sasha and you failed to let me know that? Bitch, you gotta go. Bro, I shit you not. I cried at that moment, bro. I didn't cry like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have like a big sob off.
Just like a little a thug tear came out.
I was sitting there like maybe one or two said, I was like, no, man, it's fucked up. Because I felt that pain of her, because you could see it on her face. You feel me? Like that pain of like,
yeah, like you
not only that, you know, that's a fresh wound from Sasha, but it's like I thought we were fucking cool, bitch. And that's my big thing with that is that's how the viewer reacts. The viewer's like, we remember what you did. You know what I'm saying? We still can't forgive you for what you did. And I don't see how any viewer could be sitting there looking at it from Sasha's dad's perspective to be like, you know what I'm saying? No, because like I said, if the knife was on the ground, Gabby would pick it up. If it wasn't the sister, it was Gabby. You know what I'm saying? And
facts. I just hit him with the flop.
They made Niccolo question himself, bro. At the end, Niccolo was like, I almost killed a kid. I was like, nah, son, you're doing too much. You sound like one of these niggas in my mention, son. These niggas ain't kids. These are soldiers. These are trained soldiers. These are soldiers with bodies. These are like soldiers in training, nigga. These motherfuckers have caught bodies. You saw Gabby catch bodies episode 1 relentlessly. Didn't even think about it. Didn't even lose sleep over it. Was itching to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what her whole personality is. She's catching body after body. So you just sit there like, oh, that's just a kid. It's like, bro, her innocence was ruined a long time ago, just like Eren's was, if you want to use those comparisons. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. But shout out to Glocked Up, Flocked Up, man. Glock up, flock up, nigga.
That nigga glowed up for real, bro. He used to be a bitch, and now he like low key. He telling Hage shut the fuck up.
He hit him with the JoJo's face.
Hage was like, man, you gonna tell us this and you gonna do this, and he was like, ooh, you talking to me like a nigga who worked for you.
Have you seen the comedian Trey Riggs where he? You never seen that black dude where he got the little fist and he with the red shirt?
Oh yeah.
That was flocked. That was flocked, nigga.
That was literally flocked. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's the attitude I want to see, bro. I am here for that. Like, just the way that ended off, I'm like, what are these niggas? These niggas up to no good. That's all that let me know. I'm like, these motherfuckers is up to no good, bro. They about to cut up. And you know, I know that maybe some bad shit's in the works, but still, bro, these motherfuckers, the way it's going down is about to be legendary. It's about to be iconic, bro. I'm never gonna forget this shit.
I'm loving the ride, but what do you rate this episode? I'm giving this one a 5 just because of the floppy pace. That shit was crazy.
This shit made tears fall from my eyes, and it made me visibly laugh out loud with the flock shit. I'm at the edge of my seat, like, oh. I'm like, I'm in the house by myself, so nobody's with me. I'm not enjoying this shit with nobody else. I'm just getting loud in the crib by myself. I'm like, no, this nigga flock just didn't. Like yelling at the TV, bro. I'm like, that shit.
Yeah.
This show hadn't had me excited like this in years, bro.
Gas pack. But that's all we got this week. Chris, tell the people where they can follow you on social media.
Follow boy at Chris at SJE, my anime list, Crunchyroll, you feel me? Everything. Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud. I know everybody know Fuck Gabby, that song that was booting up, whatever. It's about to hit 50K on Spotify, whatever. About to drop the new one with my homie SSJ God. Fuck Marley. We shitting on the whole Marley pack. It was, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Jaegerist, bro. It's the Jaegerist anthem part 2. Fuck Gabby part 2. So if y'all fuck with that, it should be on SoundCloud. It should be on Spotify by the end of the week.
Y'all make sure y'all check that out. You can follow me at LinBWT. Follow Bros Who Think at Bros Who Think. If you're a One Piece fan, we just reviewed the latest chapter that is out. We also have the East Blue arc review, and we got a Dragon Theory review, a Dragon Theory dropping on Wednesday. Also, make sure you check out the most recent episode of the Bros Who Think podcast. Talked about the Drake 3-pack being hotter than the G Herbo pack. Make sure y'all go check out.
Whoa, I was about to be with you until you said that.
Make sure you check out the latest episode of the Bros Who Binge later this week. And we reviewed Black Klansman. That's by the time you hear this, that'll be out. We reviewed the Spike Lee classic. Make sure you check that out. But other than that, join the Discord. Link in the description. Until next time, for Chris, my name is Lennon. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.